Welcome. I'll be reacting to The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Season 1, Episode 3. Selected clips are provided for commentary purposes. This is not a market substitute. Support the original, currently on BritBox. And no spoilers or recommendations in the comments, please.
The stakes were high. Men were real men. Women were real women. And small furry creatures from Alpha Centauri were real small furry creatures from Alpha Centauri. Either the climate wasn't quite right in the later part of the afternoon, or the day was half an hour too long. The home of this industry was the planet Magrathea, where vast hyperspatial engineering works were constructed.
Oh, the towel is in use.
According to Zaphod, Magrathea is this legendary planet which no one else seriously believes in. And now we're gonna land on it.
Oh. Is there any tea on this spaceship?
Soothing Image 12. Oh my goodness.
The planet in question is, in fact, Magrathea. The deadly missile attack, shortly to be launched by an ancient automatic defense system.
Yeah, I was wondering when that would happen.
And the untimely creation and sudden demise of a bowl of petunias and an innocent sperm whale.
If you would like to leave your name and the address of a planet where you can be contacted, kindly speak when you hear the tone. We look forward to your custom in future lives.
Well, if that's their sales pitch, what's it like in the complaints department?
Listen, you semi-evolved simian.
Everyone grab onto something.
No, we're also gonna take evasive action. Right, computer, what evasive action can we take?
None, I'm afraid, guys.
Something.
There's something jammed in my guidance systems. Impact minus 150 seconds. Sorry.
It is, of course, more or less at this point that one of our heroes sustains a slight bruise to the upper arm.
Hold your head up high.
Bloody computer!
9GX78 with a 5-degree inertial correction.
Do it, Trillium.
Just do it, will you?
Go for it.
Why don't we use the improbability drive?
Yeah, what are you, crazy? Without programming, anything could happen.
Exactly. Just do it, Arthur.
What the photon happened?
Well, I was saying, there's this switch here, you see?
Are we, Trillian?
Well, exactly where we were, I think.
What about the missiles?
Well, according to the screen, they've turned into a large bowl of petunias and a very surprised-looking whale.
Well, all I did was...
That's a pretty hoopy piece of thinking, you know that?
Oh, that was very sweet.
And since this is not a naturally tenable position for a whale, this innocent creature had very little time to come to terms with its identity as a whale before it had to come to terms with suddenly not being a whale anymore.
What's happening? Excuse me? Hey, what's this thing?
Oh, I love that they're doing the full narration. Yeah.
Curiously enough, the only thing that went through the mind of the bowl of petunias as it fell was...
Not again.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
not again. Many people have speculated that if we knew exactly why the bowl of petunias had thought that, we should know a lot more about the universe than we do now.
There's so many people who post pictures of petunias online who are Hitchhiker fans. It's like a whole thing.
Nuts to your white mice.
Yeah, the mice escaping is going to be important. She put trousers on. That's so practical.
Supposed to do with a manically depressed robot.
Because they're going on an away mission, and she's like, I need to protect my legs. I like that detail.
I can wait all day if necessary.
Computer, if you don't open that exit hatch pretty damn pronto, I shall go straight to your major databanks with a very large axe and give you a reprogramming you will never forget.
Oh, and she has a cute little jacket now, too. Love. It reminds me of the UFO Moonbase outfits, how it's so versatile. Oh, it's a Doctor Who Corey. I mean, I assume.
Hey, come on, you guys. We've got to get into this planet.
I am not into it.
No, into it.
Inside.
Into it.
Into it?
Yeah, would you stay out here in a dump like this? Into the interior of the planet.
Into the unknown.
Yeah. Could you just sort of keep the robot with you and guard this end of the passageway, okay?
Guard? What from? I thought you said there was no one here.
You've got your sunglasses on.
Yeah, both heads.
Look at this. Any idea what these strange symbols on the walls are, Zayfoot?
Yeah. I think they're strange symbols of some kind. It's hard to tell with my shades on.
At the first hint of trouble, they turn totally black, and thus prevent you from seeing anything that might alarm you. You're mad.
There's no one here. Trust me.
Safe it, old mate. I trust you about as far as I could comfortably spit out a rat.
Yeah, if you really think that, why are you using her as a shield? Uh-oh.
Night's falling. Look, robot, the stars are coming out.
I know, wretched, isn't it?
You're honestly just wandering around in your dressing gown, nice and comfy, is hashtag goals.
You startled me.
Do not be alarmed. I will not harm you. Tick away the dark millennia, and the ages hang heavy on their dusty databanks. I think they take the occasional pot shot to relieve the monotony.
No disrespect, but I gathered you were all dead.
Dead? No, we haven't slept.
Economic recession?
Well, you see, 5 million years ago, the galactic economy collapsed. And seeing that custom-built planets are something of a luxury commodity, you know we build planets, do you?
Well, I'd sort of gathered that.
He has a lot of makeup on, but his voice sounds like Richard. If so, great makeup job, everyone.
So we programmed the computers to revive us when it was all over.
Huh?
Clever.
They were index-linked to the galactic stock market prices, you see.
Dent. Arthur Dent.
Late, as in the late Dent Arthur Dent. It's a sort of threat, you see. I've never been terribly good at them myself, but I'm told they can be terribly effective.
Yeah. It's a bit cozy.
What an extraordinary person.
On the planet Earth, man had always assumed that he was more intelligent than dolphins because he had achieved so much.
Nope.
Wheel, New York, wars, and so on. Whilst all the dolphins had ever done was muck about in the water having a good time. Curiously enough, the dolphins had long known of the impending demolition of Earth,
Thanks for all the fish.
whilst whistling the Star-Spangled Banner. But in fact, the message was this.
So long and
So
thanks for
long
all the fish.
and thanks for all the fish.
How do you know I'm an Earthman?
These things will become clear to you. At least clearer than they are at the moment.
Oh.
Yeah, he's very important right now. He might be the only one with the answers.
Hold tight! It may interest you. There in the distance in front of us.
There she is.
The Earth?
Well, the Earth Mark II, in fact. Did you ever go to a place, I think it was called Norway?
No, I didn't.
Pity. That was one of mine. Won an award, you know. 5 minutes later, and it wouldn't have mattered so much. Shocking cock-up. The mice were furious.
Mice?
Earthman, the planet you inhabited was commissioned, paid for, and run by the mice. It was...
Mice?
This actor's great. The look on his face. Mice. That was really well done. Great location, the sphere design, and they're really picking up on the witty banter with the main character core group now. They're starting to really click and have some good chemistry. Trillian is fantastic. That whole scene in the cavern. Oh, the shades going black. And I'm surprised that we did the reveal about the Earth this early, so I guess we're gonna really progress through the story fast. we may get to the restaurant at the end of the universe.